President Trump signing an order just a few hours ago for a 25% tariff on auto imports taking effect next.
Imagine walking into a car dealership only to find that your dream car now costs thousands more than it did just weeks ago.
What we're going to be doing is a 25% tariff on all cars that are not made in the United States. If they're made in the United States.
With President Trump's recent 25% tariffs on imported vehicles and parts, this scenario is becoming a reality for many Americans. In this video, we'll explore the extent of these price increases, the reasons behind the tariffs, and their far-reaching effects on the auto industry and consumers alike. On April 3, 2025, President Donald Trump imposed a 25% tariff on imported automobiles and auto parts, aiming to bolster domestic manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign production. While the administration projects this move will generate approximately $100 billion in tax revenue, concerns are mounting about its impact on vehicle prices and the broader economy. Immediate impact on vehicle prices. The tariffs are expected to lead to significant price increases across the automotive market. Analysts predict that U.S.-made vehicles could see price hikes of about $3,000, while imported cars from countries like Canada and Mexico might experience increases up to $6,000. This surge is attributed to the global nature of the auto supply chain, where even domestically produced vehicles rely heavily on imported components. Breakdown of price increases. To understand the specifics, let's look at how different segments are affected. Imported vehicles. Cars manufactured entirely overseas and imported into the U.S. will bear the full brunt of the 25% tariff. For instance, a vehicle previously priced at $30,000 could now cost $37,500. Domestic vehicles with imported parts. Many American-made cars incorporate foreign parts. The tariffs on these components will lead to increased production costs, which manufacturers are likely to pass on to consumers, resulting in price hikes of approximately $3,000 per vehicle. Luxury and specialty vehicles. High-end cars, often imported or assembled with a significant number of foreign parts, may see even steeper price increases, potentially exceeding $10,000. Impact on the auto industry. The auto industry, already navigating challenges such as the transition to electric vehicles and global competition, faces additional strain due to these tariffs. Automakers operating in the US, Canada, and Mexico have long benefited from integrated supply chains facilitated by agreements like NAFTA and its successor, the USMCA. The new tariffs disrupt these relationships, leading to increased production costs and operational uncertainties. Major manufacturers, including Ford, General Motors, and Toyota, have expressed concerns about the tariffs' impact on their operations and profitability. For example, Ford's CEO Jim Farley highlighted the potential for significant disruptions, stating that a 25% tariff across the Mexico and Canada borders could blow a hole in the U.S. industry that we've never seen. Regional economic effects. States heavily reliant on the auto industry, such as Michigan, are particularly vulnerable. The Detroit Regional Chamber and Mitch Auto have warned that the tariffs could lead to substantial price increases and supply chain disruptions, adversely affecting Michigan's economy, where 1 in 5 jobs is tied to the auto sector. Consumer behavior and market dynamics. Anticipating rising prices, some consumers may expedite their vehicle purchases to avoid higher costs. However, this short-term boost in sales could be followed by a decline as affordability diminishes. Higher vehicle prices may also lead consumers to hold on to their existing cars longer, impacting new car sales and potentially increasing demand in the used car market. Insurance and financing implications. As vehicle prices rise, so too may insurance premiums, since replacement costs are a key factor in determining rates. Additionally, higher car prices could lead to larger auto loans, increasing monthly payments and potentially affecting consumers' creditworthiness. These financial strains may deter some buyers, further impacting the auto market. Government's perspective. President Trump remains resolute in his belief that the tariffs will encourage consumers to purchase American-made vehicles. He has expressed indifference to potential price hikes, suggesting that increased costs on foreign cars would prompt consumers to opt for domestic options. The administration argues that these measures will stimulate domestic manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign imports. Economic warnings and criticisms. Despite the administration's intentions, financial institutions and economists have raised concerns about the broader economic implications. Goldman Sachs estimates a 35% chance of recession within the next year, citing policy uncertainties and increased inflation. S&P Global and JP Morgan have lowered their GDP growth forecasts due to the impact of tariffs and potential retaliatory measures from trading partners. Critics argue that these tariffs act as taxes on imports, making goods more expensive and potentially harming American families and businesses. Global response and trade relations. Internationally, these tariffs have strained relations with key trading partners. Countries affected by the tariffs are contemplating retaliation, which could lead to a broader trade war. The European Union and other nations are preparing response strategies, raising concerns about the stability of the global trading system and potential disruptions to international trade. The implementation of a 25% tariff on imported vehicles and parts is poised to have far-reaching effects on vehicle prices, the auto industry, and the broader economy. As consumers, it's essential to stay informed about these changes and consider how they may impact your purchasing decisions. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more updates on economic policies and their implications.